it's Rebecca Scritchfield for DietsAndReview.com, and today I'm going to be helping you save money at the grocery store. Let's face it, it's tough economic times and we're all trying to save a little bit of cash. But what I'm concerned about is that people are looking at the wrong ways of saving money, and while we're in an economic recession, you could be putting yourself in a nutrition recession too, and we don't want to do that. So I've got a few tips that's going to help you get the most out of your grocery dollar. Number one, you really want to look at shopping the perimeter of the store. This is where the fresh fruits and vegetables tend to be. And I know that people tend to think that fresh means more expensive, but not if you buy in season and if you buy with the sales. So for example, this week I was able to get a sale on peaches for less than $1.50 a pound. Now you can use the peaches fresh as a snack. You could have them as a side to your lunch. You could slice half a peach on some yogurt in the morning for breakfast. There's all kinds of ways that you can use these. And if they're getting to the point where they get too soft, what you can do is just slice them up and freeze them, and then that way you could use them all year round. So right now it's peaches. I've also seen good deals on blueberries, but just take a look at the sales and you'll be able to save on fresh fruits and vegetables. Moving along, try to see when you can buy in a little bit larger portion sizes. So this is fresh grape tomatoes. And now this is a pretty big container, but think of all the different ways that you could use this. You could eat these as part of a snack. You could slice them over salads. You could actually cut these in half and saute them with a little garlic and actually a little bit of this whole wheat pasta, which whole wheat is a whole grain. It has a little bit more fiber, vitamins, and minerals. And here you've got a nutrition power combination. It's not going to break the bank. So when you buy bigger portion sizes, you can think of different ways that you can use them throughout the week. So you're not going to waste food, and you're going to make sure that you're able to build your base of vegetables. All right, and we're moving on. And the other tip I had is potatoes. So pretty much potatoes, you're always going to find them on sale. This is a sweet potato, and I love using sweet potatoes, cutting them up like French fries and baking them in the oven. And you can use a little bit of olive oil or canola oil if you'd like. I actually find that if I cut them up and put them in there dry, that they get nice and crispy and they taste delicious. They cook very quickly. It's a fun side dish everyone can enjoy. It's very quick and very inexpensive. So let's not forget about those potatoes. Then, sometimes it's a matter of really finding out ways that you can get help from the grocery store. So on the inside aisles, go ahead and look at the frozen section. Frozen vegetables and fruits are a great way to save money. And don't forget, those vegetables and fruits are picked at the time of ripeness. So when you're getting it at, you're really getting the best of the fruit. Right now in the summertime, sometimes you get even a better deal on fresh. So like I said, try to build a nice base of the fresh, but don't hesitate to go for those frozen options too. Just make sure there's not a lot of other stuff added. So in fruits, make sure they're not adding sugars that you don't need. There's already natural sugars there. And in vegetables, you want to make sure that they're not putting in too much salt or anything like that. Here are some interesting ideas in the frozen foods aisle. This is a bag of edamame. Now edamame is a good source of protein. Believe it or not, a half a cup, which would fit inside like a heaping handful, that provides 13 grams of protein. That's a great way to get protein if you're trying to save some money, or if you're vegetarian or vegan. And I'm sure the veggies and the vegans, you know all about edamame, but these are already shelled and peeled. What's nice about them is you could buy them frozen, take half the bag out, and thaw them in the refrigerator. That's a quick go-to for a handful of a snack instead of a handful of chips. You're going to be nourishing yourself way, way, way better than the junk type foods. And then also, it's a good idea as a salad topper. Throw it quickly in a stir fry that you're doing. It's quick, easy, convenient, portable, tastes delicious. Check out edamame. It's a lot of the work is done for you there. And then lastly, the sample I have is with some salmon. So, this is actually wild salmon. It's from the U.S. It's been individually portioned and packaged out. Now, salmon is really healthy in omega-3s. It's healthy fats. It cooks up very, very quickly. In fact, you could slice up those sweet potato fries and go ahead and put the salmon in the oven at the same time. You can just prepare the salmon with a little bit of salt and pepper, sometimes a little bit of lemon. Maybe if you're growing some herbs, great. You can chop your salmon with some nice thyme, for example. Stick it in the oven, cook it just for a little bit. Usually takes about 8 minutes, but you're going to look at the package. and then take that out of the oven, and what you can do is fix your family the portion size that they need, and have some left over that you can then fleck out and use as salad toppers. You could make salmon cakes the next day. So you can look at buying something that is going to save you a little bit of time, because it's already been, the skins and bones have been removed. It's frozen. It's still wild. It's nutritious for you, but it's going to save you a little bit of time. So remember, shop the perimeter of the grocery store. Don't be afraid of the frozen foods aisle, but just look for those wholesome type foods. And buy fresh fruit and vegetables when they're in season. For DiceyReview.com, I'm Rebecca Scritchfield.